All right, to this a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is actor criticized Obama's remarks about black male voters. Then Obama called him. Oh my God. Listen, guys, why do we have to have groupthink? Okay? I find that absolutely atrocious that people are like, listen, how dare you have a different thought process than what the group thinks? Like, if you think differently, you're evil and you basically deserve to be canceled. That's the vibe I get whenever I hear things like this title, at least. I can imagine. Obama calls everybody for some reason. Okay? He's like, listen, I'm guessing the actor took offense, like most black men did, to what he was saying. Like, listen, bro, we are not all the same. Why do you keep doing this? Right? Your thought process has to specifically align with whatever mission statement basically that Obama has at the current moment. Like, bro, listen, we are not interested. But let's see where this takes us, guys.
I've known the president for years now, and a mutual contact, said that he wanted to speak. I wanted to speak to him.
Okay.
I didn't offer it as a criticism. For me, it was nothing more than strategists in a room saying, hey, what is the best messaging for black men? I have focused the past 6 weeks of going around the country with a barbershop campaign, right? Going to barbershops to talk to black men. Since I heard this, every election cycle, they always say that black men are siphoned off. And I found the most effective way to communicate to the men in those gatherings was saying, what do you want? Vote for what you want. Declare what your values are, and then go out and make the choice on that. Don't consider my candidate or the other candidate. Vote for what you want.
Bro, I say the same thing every single time you guys send me these videos like this. Like, I don't care who you vote for. Trust me, I don't care. But I want you to make sure that whoever you're voting for has the ability to touch your life specifically with the policies that they actually have to offer. Like, if one party is telling you, these are all the things that we represent, but every single thing they represent is completely irrelevant to you, and you're only doing it because most likely your partner thinks that it's a great idea, right? Or they'll leave you if you don't vote their way. Basically, they have 2 votes, you have none, right? I just want you to make sure, okay, that you are voting specifically for things that have the ability to touch you and your family, your household personally. Do not vote on issues or for issues that you're not utilizing, okay? Why would you do that? You're giving your vote away for what? Did never do that.
And I found it to be effective. What they would say is, what are you doing here? This is the first time someone came and asked that of me. And so I was saying, simply, that's not the way to get to folks. What I've experienced in the past 6 weeks is the fact folks want to see, what have you delivered?
Did he acknowledge that it was not delivered the right way?
We actually didn't get into which was better or if it was criticism. It was saying that we were on the same page. We just wanted to clear it. We wanted to make sure that we were on the same page and that we wanted to reach out to folks. And I think it's just a matter of messaging, one way or the other, and that the focus shouldn't be on the criticism or what is perceived as criticism or what is perceived as the right way or the wrong way to get to black men. The first thing is to approach and engage black men, accept the challenge, and get out the vote.
I mean, Coleman, we had you on last week when this happened. You were critical of it then.
Yeah.
And you probably believe, I assume, that there is some movement toward the right among
Absolutely.
black men.
I mean, we've been talking about that not only on this show, on other shows on this network for over a year. Pew has been studying this issue. There is a clear trend among black men towards the Republican Party and away from Democrats. It's not just about Trump or Biden or Kamala. It's about a party effect. And the question is, why is that? I think
it's the messaging, guys. It's the messaging. Like, you are, in fact, losing the left. If you keep talking about the things that literally matter zero to most black men, why would they still, partake in your party? vote your way. Why would they do that exactly? Like, you're not offering anything. Instead, you're telling, you basically tell them that they're not okay to basically be who they inherently are. Instead, they need to be basically whatever Hollywood thinks is acceptable. And that's basically what the vibe. I'm trying to be nice here when I'm saying all these things, because we get in trouble kind of often for some reason these days, right? But if you are selling something that affects black men in general, that doesn't affect them, why would they follow your cause, right? Specifically, if they're like straight, then what benefit do they have to you in your party? You're talking and promoting things that really don't matter at all to them on average. While the other party is like, it's okay to be a man. You see what I'm saying here, guys? But keep doing whatever you're doing.
I think it's even bigger than black men. I think it's men in general. I think there's something about the Democratic Party
I think it's
that is
insignificant.
It's
It's
probably
insignificant.
20 different
We've
poll
had
results
the
that say
same
differently.
conversation going all the way back.
No, actually, it's really
the
a phenomenon
80s.
of
And the fact is, in this election,
Why don't you let him talk, though?
the past 8 years.
give me any candidate who wouldn't want 85% of any demographics vote.
Trump
'Cause that's what
actually
that's
got
what
more
they're doing.
of the black vote in 2020 than
No,
Carrie,
he
you
actually
also-
got 3
But
points.
within-
You're actually right. He got
Sorry,
3
what?
more points. He got 3 more points.
You also think it's
Yes,
not
a
as
trend line.
significant.
A trend line. A trend line is not 4. Is not 3 points.
Exactly.
burying your head in the sand isn't going
It's
to
not
fix
burying
it.
I know,
Exactly.
and that's why we're going around messaging to people.
Right, but-
And you're not getting through, bro. You're not getting through because, again, you're not grasping the actual issue here. You seem to not want to understand exactly why. Not even just black men, just men in general are running from a party that doesn't want them to be exactly as they were, right? So why would anyone want to vote for any of this nonsense? Why would they?
But I think the
Obviously,
problem Obama
calling
had.
black men sexist
I think
is not going to.
the problem.
There it goes, calling them black. See, exactly.
Messaging to people.
Right,
Real
but I
quick,
think the
Obviously,
problem Obama
calling
had.
black men sexist
I think
is not gonna
the
fix
problem
this issue.
Obama had, and I even reacted to it when he did it, and I've been on the other side of when Obama does that. It's the sort of lectury chiding Obama without treating them in a respectful manner. I didn't find that a respectful way to treat anybody, and immediately really pushing hard on identity politics over what do you want as a person, as a not just a man, as a person in American society. And I think there's a part of Obama that is the hope person, and then there's that. And I don't think that's an effective way. I think you're 100%
Well,
right.
I think what he was saying is something that we've all been saying, and that's something that, I mean, as offensive as Donald Trump is to black men, it's very hard for a black man to understand why would someone vote for him.
Right.
It's racist actions, it's racist words, it's racist policies, right? And so that was the thing that's in the front. And so what I said was reactionary. I said, yeah, the president shouldn't speak to them that way. Because I have found that something is more effective.
Right.
It was seen as criticism, and that's valid. I don't think that's as much an issue as the point of making sure that we continue to talk to them and get them out to the polls. And the trend that you're talking about it will not be that significant.
It's on the
Will not be.
margins.
It's on the margins, and those 2 or 3 points may add up to something, and that's why we're engaging black men.
Bro, every single year, more and more, like the percentage gets crazier from specifically men now. It's not just black men, guys. It's just men in general are running from this party.
That's why the vice president has put out a platform to answer some of those challenges.
This is a key question, actually, because
Real
I wanted to
quick,
ask you the policies in that. I mean, effectively, she said, I'm going to give you marijuana, I'm going to give you crypto, and I'm going to give you unconstitutional government bribes. If a white
There's not-
Republican politician had done that, we would be in
That-
24/7
we gotta
racial
go, but
coverage
real
right now.
disservice
Scott-
to an
Yeah,
actual
and-
substantive
and
policy
actually-
platform.
To me, it was completely
Actually,
pandering
Scott,
from
that's
the
Scott. Okay, young people, regardless of their race, they want to hear about crypto. They want to hear about
It was for
marijuana.
black men. It was stated to be for
decriminalization.
only
Yeah, it was
black
stated
men.
because black men asked, "What are you going to do
And
for me?"
and
hold on,
and
Scott.
the loans,
The idea that those
the
are
loans
just
were by
saying
race,
that
which
this
is
is what
unconstitutional.
Black men
not-
is, I think, not
it's-
true.
Oh, they're trying to protect her.
It's not loans for black men. It's
what
loans
it
for
was.
anyone. No, it isn't.
It
No,
was
it isn't.
specifically
She
said-
was
She was
actually
telling
she
this
was
woman-
telling this will be
What?
effective for you too.
For
a
you
policy
also.
that I had already put out a week ago, actually a month ago, that these entrepreneurial loans will be beneficial to you. Just like I tell black folks, it is a black policy. Social Security is a black policy. Medicare is a black policy. It is effective and it impacts your community as much as anyone else's community.
All right,
so it is
everyone.
not identity politics.
Thank you.
It's actually American policy. I've known.
Oh my God, he's a sympathizer, guys. Oh, that's one for the ages. All right, listen. That's a wild one. I don't know how you'll be able to pull men back into this party. I can definitely I can forecast this here. I would say 20 years. It's 20. Give the Democrat Party 20 years. Give them 20 more years, and I can definitely almost forecast that if it keeps going the way it is going, specifically in promotion of things that literally do not deeply matter to men like that. I just can't imagine why men would continue to engage with the Democrat Party, right? Your masculinity is toxic. I can't imagine that, right? So I don't know. I don't like it, bro. I'm sorry. I can't bandwagon the left specifically because it's dude, how are you expecting men to want to be involved if you're not offering anything of value? But all right. Either way, listen, guys, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.